Om Shanti. So, when I was reading today's Murli, I was thinking, that illusion is a very fantastic thing. And, there was this little girl who had once come to the center and I gave her bhog. So, what she did is she was playing with her phone and she had some application where she could arrange a plate for herself. So, she could put whatever she wanted to eat on a plate digitally. She could create an image of what all you want on the plate and you could create an image. And then she told me that I will eat this, not what you're giving me. So I said, but you can't eat that. It won't fill your stomach. You can only see that. But it's not real. And then she started crying. And she did not accept that it is not real and that it wouldn't fill her stomach. And then so I just gave up on explaining also. She cried so hard. I just then told her, it's okay if it makes you happy, it's okay. But just have something from Bhog because I would love it if you have it. And I just gave her some Bhog like that, and I couldn't convince her that that is not reality. This is real, what you're eating. So I was just wondering that day, that in the present generation, there is something called digital reality, virtual reality. And that virtual reality is so real for them. And when we look at it from our space, then we feel that that is not real, that is just in their mind. And if you just think about the same thing from Baba's perspective, then the physical reality that we think is so real, and how we think about who I am and who I belong to and what is mine and what is the purpose of what. All that is also something that we created out of body consciousness in this world. Whereas the spiritual reality is very, very sorted. I am a soul, my everyone and everything is Baba, and I belong to Baba, and the purpose of my life is to serve the world. So, to just use everything I have to make this world heaven again. So that's the reality. So if you look at it from that perspective, we are all, so we think that, people who are living in the illusion of virtual reality are the only people in illusion. But it's not like that. Everybody in the world today is an illusion because you cannot see who you are. You cannot see who you have true relationships with. So I think that this is my husband and this is my wife and this is my parents and my children and this is my teacher. But Baba says, no, all of them are not what you think. So they are all souls playing their part in and around you. But that's it. They are not yours. So they are not yours, and they are not yours in the sense that whatever expectations you have from them, they are not capable of fulfilling that because they are not yours. They are not here for you. They are just here to play their own part. And Baba says that you think that they are yours, and then you think that everything you have belongs to them, and they are the ones who will take care of that, and they are the ones who will serve you because of that. But it is not like that. Baba says that you are living in an illusion that you are a body, or you are the identity that you uphold, and these are yours, and then your purpose of life is to, just work and earn and give everything away to your children. So that's not your purpose of life. Baba says everything you have is given to you so that you can make the world a better place. So so Baba says that when I come, I'm trying to, clear that illusion out of your minds. So I'm trying to tell you that you are a soul, and I am your father, teacher, Satguru, mother, friend, your brother. Then I am your beloved, I am your surgeon, and I am your child. So primarily you have all relationships with me. And then Baba says that if you fulfill all relationships with me, and you understand that everything that you think belongs to you actually belongs to me, and you use it on my direction, then what happens is you will get what you are desiring for a very long time, which is a life full of happiness, peace, prosperity, health, everything. And that too, not only for this birth, but for 21 births. But Baba says, this illusion is big. And then Ravan tells us that, you have to, your everything belongs to, it has to feed your ego. So whatever you have is for feeding your ego, and it belongs to those who you think physically are yours. And then you don't come out of that illusion, and then you just keep doing that and keep wasting your body, mind and wealth after who you think you are and who you think you belong to. And then this Sangam Yuga is a very short time. And Baba says, even if we don't talk about Sangam Yuga, everybody's life has nobody knows when somebody would leave the body. And I remember there was this one very nice story. So there was this sadhu, and he told somebody that you have to do good karma before you leave the body. So the person said, okay, I will do some good karma before I leave the body. And then the person asked, so when will I leave the body? So the sadhu said, that we don't know. So then when do I have to do good karma? So he said, you have to do it now, because you could die the next moment. So, and keep doing it until you leave the body, because you don't know when you leave the body. So Baba also today says that I am teaching you the purpose of life. I am teaching you that whatever so before you leave the body, you have to do service through body, mind and wealth. So, and you have to do good karma. But then you don't know when you leave the body. So don't keep anything for tomorrow. Just do it today. So Baba says, take every day as an opportunity and keep doing that. So first thing is, I will tell you one incident. So one day I was in office, and I was just sitting quiet, and I was internally I was just remembering Baba, and in awareness that I am a soul, and I was very quiet. and then there was this a person who walked in, and he felt that the room is very quiet and there's some meditation going on. Although, I was talking and everything, so it was not like I was in some kind of maun vrat and I wouldn't respond. It was not like that. But then he just didn't feel like disturbing me, and then he went. And then he got upset also about it, because he thought that it was not proper for somebody to meditate in office. So, then there was this discussion. So, because of that, there was this discussion where that person said that, when you are in office, you shouldn't have a meditative environment, and you should have an environment where everybody feels like they can disturb you and they are here, they are welcome to disturb you. Otherwise, you are misusing office time. So that was the discussion. So I told them, see, what I do in the privacy of my mind, or what I do with my life, okay, I may have, I am in this service, so obviously my physical presence is something that I will ensure. I will also ensure that my hands do official work while I'm here. But, my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, they are free, and they are not committed to the office work. And I can obviously do that while I'm here. So then there was, a little discussion over it. And then everybody agreed. So, Baba says that so you should have clarity that you are actually a soul, and whatever you will receive is because of your karma. Even if you have a job today, it's because of your karma. And karma is not limited to, your act of studying and your act of laboring for the job. Karma is everything. Whatever you do through your thoughts, words, actions, everything is karma. So however you use your body, mind and wealth, that creates karma. So Baba says that you must be very careful that wherever you are, so in an office setting, in a home setting, you must remember that you have to keep thinking about how to accumulate the karma that will give you 21 births of, life of health, wealth and happiness. And Baba says that every second of the day you should spend in my remembrance. So always remember that you belong to me, your mind belongs to me, and you have to remember me every second. And don't keep it for tomorrow. So, tomorrow I will meditate, tomorrow I will have a good chart of remembrance. No. Baba says accumulate the power of remembrance. Then Baba says your words, I have given you this ability to speak so that you can bring every soul closer to Baba. So do that. So give Baba's message, give Baba's introduction to every soul. And then Baba says that, you have to use your wealth for, world service. And Baba says that in bhakti they say that I am sacrificing myself before Shiv Baba, and they just commit suicide. But Baba says that is not sacrifice. That is they don't know the real thing, so they go after that. But Baba says sacrifice means that you totally know that whatever I think is mine is actually Baba's, and it belongs to Baba's cause and purpose. So my body, mind and wealth are here to remember Baba, to give Baba's introduction, and to build centers which can do this world service. So Baba says, you must know that, when people leave everything for their children, what they leave for the children is for the children, but whatever they do as charity, that is accumulated in their account. So Baba says, and at this time, what is the biggest charity. The biggest charity is to be an instrument, give, make your contribution and cooperation for the running of these hospitals come universities, these spiritual hospital come universities called Baba centers, where every soul is getting the path to have, health, wealth and happiness for 21 births. And Baba says, when you sacrifice yourself in this manner, then you will receive, 21 births of happiness. It is not by committing suicide in bhakti that you receive that. So this is what Baba is saying. And Baba today says that you have all relationships with me, and in all those relationships there is this relationship of parent and child included. So I am your father, that is for sure, but I am your child also. And Baba says that Baba always asks this question to children, so how many children do you have? And Baba says that maybe you have 2 children, but then I am your first child, I am your most important child. And who is a child? A child is an heir. So, everything you have belongs to the child. So as soon as the child is born, so you know that you are just a trustee and everything is actually for the child. So Baba says, I am that child. I am your true heir. And Baba says that those children, though other children you have, they are your responsibility. They are your responsibility. So you take care of them. I am not telling you to leave anybody. So you take care of them, you give them what they need, but your heir is not those children, it is me. So Baba says that I am not stopping you from raising them and fulfilling your responsibilities towards them, but if you gave everything away to your children, then they are not your rightful heirs actually. And if you did that, you are not fulfilling your duty. So, we think that our duty or the right thing to do is give away everything to our physical children. But Baba says, no, that's not your duty. Your duty is to take care of the ones you gave birth to, make them capable so that they can fend for themselves. And then your actual rightful duty is to understand that I am your child and everything that you have actually belongs to me. And when you use it for world seva, when you use it for spiritual seva, then your life's purpose is served. So is it easy to come out of this illusion? So we have been living in this illusion that, I am this person and that person, and I'm a mother and a father, and I am, and this is my heir, and this is my child. And then Baba says, come out of that illusion. You are a soul, you are mine, I am the one you have all relationships with, and I am your child. And when you make me your heir, then your spiritual purpose is fulfilled. And Baba says that those children who you think are your heirs, they are not going to serve you. So even if you gave everything away to them, that will not ensure a future for you. It's not like you fulfilled your duty and you will get heaven in your next birth. So, people go by the morality of the world because they think that if they conduct their life very morally, then they will reserve a seat in heaven, right? So Baba says that even if you think that this is your morality and you give away everything to your children, that's not the purpose of your life. And even if you did that, you will not ensure a better future for yourself in the next birth. But if you understood the truth that I am a soul and everything I have actually belongs to Baba, and you used it for world seva, you made Baba your heir, then he will ensure, this child will ensure that your 21 births are in a, in complete health, wealth and happiness. So this is what Baba says, and Baba says, when you understand this, do this today, not tomorrow. So don't delay this, don't delay remembering me, don't delay accumulating good karma by giving everyone the message. Don't delay, making Baba your heir, because Baba says there have been many incidents where, the child understands that whatever I think is mine actually belongs to Baba, but he delays it. He doesn't, he doesn't write that off to Baba. And then what happens is the child died, and there is the system of bhog where, that soul is invited and the soul speaks, and Baba lovingly offers bhog to the soul, feeds the soul lovingly, and then the soul cries, and the soul says that, I delayed everything and now I'm dead and I can't do anything, and all my wealth is going into, vicious ways. But then Baba says that, what can I do? You didn't take a decision in time. So Baba says that come out of the illusion that your body, mind and wealth belong to those who you think are yours. So those are just co-actors, they are not yours. And you have a karmic settlement with each one of them. So whatever karmic settlement you have, according to that, you will have to invest something or the other in them. That's okay. But once that karmic account is settled, once you understand that you fulfilled your responsibilities, you understand that my everything belongs to Baba, I am a soul. And then your time, thought, energy, life, wealth, everything has to be used for this seva. And Baba says there is a great need for spiritual seva, and that happens through the centers. And it is very important that you invest in the centers, you invest your time, thought, wealth, energy, everything in the centers, so that this world can come out of the dungeons of hell and heaven can be established. So this is Baba's, message, teaching, guidance, warning, everything today. And then today Baba also says in the Murli that, you think that children will take care of you, but the most they will do is they will just light the fire of your funeral. Because, these days, parents take care of children when they are young, parents take care of children when they are old. So even when children are 40 years of age, the parents are taking care of the children are not giving back. So this is how it is going on in the world right now. And Baba says, nobody is going to take care of you. I will take care of you not only in this life, but in the next 21 births also. So understand that I am your heir and you belong to me. I will tell you one incident here. So there was this Mata, and she was in Gyan for many years. And then she understood that Baba is her child, and she always believed and had this in her heart that I belong to Baba and all my relationships are with Baba. And then she said, that once she had two sons otherwise also physically. And then she was very ill one time. And both her sons were not at home. So they were in a foreign country. And then she was having fever and she was very unwell. And at that time, she wanted water, and there was nobody to give her water at that time. And in the night, so around 12:30 in the night, she was very thirsty, full of fever, and she just, she said that I didn't even remember my children. I had such a relationship with Baba that I understood that my children are just my responsibilities and karmic settlement, and I had already done that, so I was free and my heart was always only with Baba. So when I felt thirsty and I was not able to get up from the bed, I just in my heart called, Baba, give me water. Baba, do something. And then she said that I suddenly felt that my throat was wet, and it was as if I had drank water. And then I went off to sleep. And in the morning, when I woke up, I was perfectly fine. There was no fever. So Baba says that, those children you think, they will not serve you. And I will tell you one incident. So there was another Mata, she's recently into Gyan, and she was in Canada and her children are in Delhi. So the children said that, Mom, you should come and stay here and not be in a far off land. So these are COVID times, and how will we reach you if there is some trouble? So all these the children said. So her son and her daughter, they are both in Delhi. And then because they said so much, she wrapped up everything in Canada and she came to Delhi. And then she started living with her son. And then she said that, my daughter, she was in Bangalore and my son was on an official trip. And at that time, I caught COVID. And I was again all alone. So they called me from Canada here and they said that, we will be there for you. But then when I was actually sick and needed them, there was nobody. And then at that time, I started listening to, discourses by Brahma Kumaris on television. And then she said, in that COVID time, I got so much relief from Baba. So she said that I came to know Baba during that time, and it was around 14-15 days and I was really suffering. But I took this knowledge at that time, and I could feel the comfort and the relief that Baba gave me. And she said that, now that relationship is growing and everything. But right from the time Baba came in my life, I only received from Baba. So she was also sharing her experience some days back. And she said that now I understand that even though, you live in this illusion that somebody will come to your rescue. So even when you know your children, they cannot come to your rescue. Not that they don't want to. Sometimes they want to also, but they cannot. But Baba always comes to your rescue. And many a times children also don't want to come to rescue. That's another thing. So Baba says that I will serve you until the end of this life, and also beyond this life. I will give you the inheritance. But you have to understand that I am your child. I am your heir, not who you think are your children. They are just your karmic settlements. They are just your responsibilities. You fulfill them, and then you understand that all your relationships are just with me. So this is what Baba is saying. And then today in the Murli, there is the blessing where Baba says that when you are body conscious, many types of feelings can arise. Okay, so when you are body conscious, then many types of feelings arise because our perception is based on our consciousness. Yes, our desires, expectations, perceptions, everything is based on our consciousness. So when we are body conscious, then many types of feelings can arise. But Baba says sometimes you will find someone good and sometimes you will find someone not so good. Yes, because when you're body conscious, you have preferences, dislikes, and you see that we dare to dislike someone also. So, when you're body conscious, so this is very interesting, and I always think about this. So, in body consciousness, we are so full of our ego that we take away someone's right to be who they are. So, you don't even, you reject their existence, You say, I don't like them. So who asked you whether you like them or not like them? And how does your opinion matter? Everybody is who they are and they are entitled to be who they are. Do you understand that? This is a variety drama and everybody is accurately placed in this drama. And everyone has the right and the entitlement to be who they are in this world drama. But when you are body conscious, you are so full of yourself, your ideas, your perceptions, your preferences, your likes, your dislikes, and you think that they matter. And you think that you have a right to reject somebody or dismiss somebody's existence, and then you say, I like this person and I don't like this person. So one sign of soul consciousness is you don't say, I like this and I don't like this. Yes, so I will have this, so I will eat a mango, not a banana. That's your choice. But you cannot say, I like a mango, I don't like a banana. You have no right to like or dislike anything or anyone. So, it starts with things. It starts with, I like this and I like that. And then it comes to, I like her and I don't like him. So, that is not your right. You cannot like or dislike anybody or anything for that matter. So Baba says you are entitled to your choices of who you want to be with, you don't want to be with. That's okay, but you cannot pronounce whether you like something or not like something. So that's not your place to give an, because if you look at the world in this way, then your vibrations, your attitude, your energy field, they are shifting and they are getting negative. So Baba says all these negative feelings, they come from consciousness, body consciousness, and body consciousness tells you, I like this person and I don't like this person. By seeing others in their soul form, you will have spiritual love for them. So when you look at everybody as a soul, you know that this is God's child. They are, a beautiful creation in the drama, and they are entitled to love and respect. So everybody, no matter who they are, how they are entitled to love and respect from everyone. So Baba says, when you look at the spiritual form, you remember that everybody is entitled to spiritual love. So even if you don't want to show physical love, it's okay. But this attitude that they deserve love and respect, that attitude has to be there. By having soul conscious feelings, soul conscious vision, and a soul conscious attitude, you will be extremely detached and loving as you form relationships with everyone. So when you are soul conscious, your feelings, attitude, everything is soul conscious, spiritual love is filled in your man buddhi, then you will have relationships in which you are loving and detached. So you are totally detached, you are not affected by them, but you are loving also. So while walking and moving around, practice I am a soul, because you perceive as you are. So when you look at yourself as a soul, you will be able to look at others as a soul. And by doing it, and by doing this, all the many types of feelings and nature will finish, and you will automatically be loved by all. And when you have loving feelings for everybody, everybody will love you back. So this is the secret to world harmony. So how does world harmony come into place? So when you look at yourself as a soul, and when you have a spiritual attitude towards somebody where you are not emotionally involved, but you also have very loving, respectful feelings, you don't reject anybody, dismiss anybody, you don't have any various emotions inside yourself, then they also reciprocate with the same feelings, and this is the basis of world harmony. Okay. So, and then there is the slogan, those who have wings of zeal and enthusiasm attain success easily. So success is attained on the wings of zeal and enthusiasm. Yes, so do you understand that you can have success in anything and everything, even material success. But what happens is you drop dead midway. So you lose your interest, you lose your zeal, you don't have that much of enthusiasm to keep going. Yes, if you just kept going, if you just kept trying, if you just didn't give up, if you kept being consistent, then you could have success in anything and everything. But how do you, so it's basically your zeal and enthusiasm which drops, and then you lose your interest, and then you stop making that effort, and that's why you don't get success. So the basic teaching that Baba is giving today is, if you want to be successful in any which way, materially, physically, spiritually, whatever, then you have to be consistent, and for that you need zeal and enthusiasm, constant zeal and enthusiasm. And how do you get that? You get that through Baba every day. Yes, so only Baba gives you the petrol to keep flying on the wings of zeal and enthusiasm. So every day, Baba is giving us the power and the motivation and the belief and faith in ourselves, and the belief and faith in a favorable destiny. So all these things are what keeps you zealous and enthusiastic. And if you give yourself the right dose of Baba's knowledge and love and teachings and yoga, then you will have success in whatever you want. So this is it. But again, spiritual success is the foundation. So first you have to pay attention to your stage, and then from that stage, when you do something, that will meet success.